That was awesome. The fans really showed out, and you know what? They made themselves very prominent throughout the entire game. Yeah, I think they played a big role in this win for us. You know, we did put together a great complete game as a team. But you know, it was an awesome first experience with the team and with all the fans and Husker Nation as a whole.
I mean, just coming out from that first 52-yarder, feeling anything there?
You know, there's always going to be butterflies, but that means you're doing something right. We prepared very well throughout the entire fall and in the summer, so you know there was nerves, but there was also an equal amount of confidence knowing that we've done the work we need to do and that we can get the job done. You know, we did. You know, it was a great snap, it was a great hold, and the kick went through. So at the end of the day, it's a win for the team.
How would you describe the moments afterwards, celebrating with your team and just your coaching staff?
It was electric. You know, it's unlike a win it's unlike any win I've ever been a part of. You know, that pick was pretty awesome, and I mean I was warming up just in case we had to. If they kicked the field goal, if we had to get down the field and kick one to win the game, and I was looking up on the jumbotron, and when Malcolm had that pick, it was pretty awesome. It was one of the best experiences I've ever had playing.
Hey, Coach Eckler was so animated on the sidelines, as always, with you guys. What was he saying to you out there tonight?
You know, he's just encouraging us to be the best we can be. You know, he always harps that he'll take anything, and that gives us the ability to go out there and swing freely, because if anything goes wrong, he'll take it on him. You know, and I think that helps a lot. You know, he has a lot of Ecklerisms, and he really motivates us to be the best versions of ourselves.
Is there a number where you're kind of comfortable out to? I mean, it seemed like there were a few decisions that had to be made about whether you kick and go for it tonight. I mean, what's kind of where you're trying to get to in your range?
You know, I'm prepared to kick any ball that they put out there. You know, like coach wants me to go hit a 62, I'll go out there and hit a 62. You know, I'm going to put my best swing on any kick we get. It's not really a comfort thing. Because, you know, for the most part, if the ball is good and it's struck well and it's good from 30, it's probably good from 60. So, you know, it's not. There's a aspect of visually of distance and looking at it that kind of way, but you know, at the end of the day, if it's a good ball, it's a good ball. It's going to go through. So there's not really a number.
Can you kind of speak to, I guess, the battery as a whole tonight? What do they do, the group? How do you feel like as a whole, everything that went tonight for you guys?
I think it went great. You know, I think we put together a bunch of good snaps, a bunch of good holds, and a bunch of good kicks. You know, we really harp. It's 33, 33, 34% between the three of us, and then obviously the O-line's blocking there for us. But you know, we all held up our end of the deal, and we got it done.
Hey, how did this game set the tone for what the narrative around special teams can be for this program moving forward?
I think this game shows that we can get it done. You know, we prepared well, and we showed that tonight. We're taking it day by day, week by week, and looking forward to the rest of the season for sure.